Hey there! Welcome to another one of our Let's Get Physical Media. I want the physical media. Hey, here's one thing I can tell you for sure. I got a lot of discs, but it's not the quantity, it's the quality. But I have both. So, without any further ado, let's get into some of my latest thrifting finds. And some of these are still a couple weeks back. We're getting there, guys. We're catching up. The good news is I'm not finding as much recently. Like, good in the respect of being able to catch up. Bad in the respect of finding new stuff. But once I get my second COVID shot, and after I go through a week of throwing up or whatever it ends up causing me to do, after that, I'm going to be A-okay to start hitting some of the other places like the flea market that is all indoors. And let's put it this way, you're not supposed to smoke inside in Michigan, but there's a lot of smoking going on inside this place. Brody calls it the dirt mall in Mallrats. It's pretty accurate. You got comic books not in bags, comic books without boards behind them. You got DVDs all over the place. You got nothing priced. You know, it's just pandemonium. It's chaos. So, but let's get right to this stuff. This was a cool one, and actually I found this down in Florida when I was there a few weeks ago, and it was two movies. So for Goodwill's $3 price, because I remember this one, it wasn't too bad, especially considering this was sealed. And that's right, got 1, 2, Babe, and then Babe in the Big City, right? Is that what it's called, or the Pig City? Oh, Pig in the City. Well, there you go, Babe, Pig in the City. Haven't ever seen the Babe movies, but I know a lot of people like them, so we thought these could be good movies that we could get my kid to watch. It's still hard to tear him away from YouTube. I think he likes that stupidity every second kind of thing that the channels he watches are. I mean, I watch the things and I can't follow what they're talking about half the time. Now, sometimes he is watching some educational stuff, but I want him to understand, you know, there's great movies that tell great stories and how to tell a story and how to, you know, have a start, middle, and ending. Because otherwise, you end up with how some of our discussions are, where he just kind of starts in the middle. And he knows what he's talking about, so you should too. But, you know, I digress. I guess, you know, when you have a kid, they act a lot like you, and I tend to do that. I tend to start in the middle of stories at times. And speaking of starting in the middle of a story, you got Mr. Destiny. Mr. Destiny kind of just starts in the middle of this guy's life. It's not going well. He doesn't like it, but you know, he wishes one particular instance had gone differently, and he gets to kind of see what it would have been like. So it's a Wonderful Life kind of thing. I don't know, I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life. Still haven't watched it. But yeah, Mr. Destiny, this is a good one. I was glad to find this. Also a Goodwill, $3 sealed. So opened it up, added it to my collection. Now, I don't know who this guy is, but his name is Bob Smiley. And this is a comedy DVD. I got this at one of the places down there in the same area as other thrift stores, and this was only $1. So I didn't feel bad about spending $1 on something sealed that somebody I'd never heard of. But sometimes these comedy specials on the streaming services get ripped down really quickly because of the fact that they say something that's now controversial whenever this came out. Maybe, let's say, this is from 2010, so over a decade ago. Think about it like that, over a decade ago. Things were different in 2010 than they are now. Joe Biden was vice president, not president, for instance. And but yeah, Bob Smiley, Uncaged. I'm hoping it's entertaining at the very least. Was this down there? Yeah, I think this one I found down there too. I have number 1. I've seen number 1. It scares the heck out of me. The Hills Have Eyes 2. These movies, man. I mean, my wife said it pretty good. Horror, some of the scariest stuff in horror isn't jump scares. Jump scares, yeah, they get you, but it's not scary. That's just, you know, coming up behind you with a foghorn. Is that really scary? No, that's you shocked me. Whoa, you know, like that, but you didn't scare me. Rednecks, hill people, scary stuff. Sorry if you are one of those too. The Hills Have Eyes, number 2, unrated. I'm hoping this is more of what I got from the first one. These movies, they're just. It makes me not want to go to the hills. Yeah, The Hills Have Eyes too. Woo! New Mexico desert. Yeah, I'm staying away from the New Mexico desert. That's for sure. This was a movie I've wanted to pick up for a long time because I had seen it way back, and it's 2 thumbs up, way up, according to Siskel and Ebert. So I gotta own it, right? That's how it works. And that is The Full Monty. 6 unemployed men, inspired by a touring group of male strippers, decide they can make a small fortune by putting on a striptease show of their own. I just remember this made the song "You Can Leave Your Hat On" popular for a while. You can leave your hat on. It's this enchantingly funny, crowd-pleasing comedy, according to Newsweek. Okay. Donna Summer's in it. Gary Glitter. Oh, music. Donna Summer, Gary Glitter, Sister Sledge, and Tom Jones. Comedy from 1997, clocking in at 95 minutes. And that is The Full Monty. No, I'm not gonna strip. All right. Now, this movie, I've seen this around a lot. Never picked it up. Finally picked it up, and one of the sides, my DVD player can't read it. At least my one in my computer can't. And that sucks because the side he can't read is the extended edition side. It says the tagline for the movie, it looks like, is "One ordinary couple, one crazy night." And that is date night. So date night here. I don't know much about it. I'm looking forward to watching it now, though, because I like Steve Carell, and like I said in my last video about movie sisters, I like Tina Fey. I saw her in, I think it was Admissions, and that was really entertaining with Paul Rudd. I think this will be good. And I'm looking forward to it, actually. So, Steve Carell, Paul Rudd, what movie? Ding! That's right, 40-year-old version. All right. I think that's the only one they're in together. So, and then here's a bonus disc that was up there. It was Alvin and Chipmunks Island Adventure Sing-Along. And it says it's got some featurettes on here, some music videos for Vacation, Survivor, and Bad Romance. Music videos and sing-alongs, outrageous extended scenes, and more. But I think this may have been one of those things where you bought the movie at some place and you got this disc with it. Probably a Walmart thing. That's what I usually think of with these deals. But yeah, it doesn't have its own barcode, so it must have been kind of a pack-in, kind of 2-disc, two case set. There you go. Now, what do we want to end on? We want to end on a big note. I'm going to end it with this one here. And yes, the big box is still down here. I'm going to show you. This is what we're talking about. There we go. This is the box. Next episode, I'm going to show what's in this box. But I'm going to end this video with this. Fraggle Rock Blu-ray set. I ordered this while I was down in Florida. And I ordered it because I was thinking about things, and I watched a video on Fraggle Rock. Did you know Fraggle Rock originally premiered on HBO? That's who paid for it to kind of be made back in the day by the Jim Henson Company. Now, what I don't like about this set is the way the discs are stored. They're inside of cardboard sleeves in between pages. So let's pop this guy open right here and right now. Take a look at this. So, got the blade out, cut it open. I don't name my blades, sorry. Doesn't have a name. Nameless, the nameless blade. We'll go with that. And here we go. Here's what we're missing. So you end up with this, which is kind of cool. You got Uncle Traveling Matt, and he can kind of come with you, you know, as you go through different parts, different pages and stuff. But yeah, each disc is inside of here. So that's a disc right here. This has kind of a backing that you think would cause it not to get scratched up because it's not super rough, but it's almost like painted cardboard, you know. It's still gonna leave a mark, I'd figure. What I might do is I might take these out of these sleeves and put them between the pages and kind of like something then so they don't fall apart. But yeah, I don't know. Or I may just take them out of here once, rip them all, and then put them all back in and just pray I'm not taking them out again. But yeah, there's an episode guide here, Uncle Traveling Matt's episode guide. And a lot of sketches and different stuff in the pages. It's a very nice little book kind of deal here that you can have on your shelf with Uncle Traveling Matt, you know, by your side. But see if I can get him to stay there. There we go. Uncle Traveling Matt here. But yeah, Fraggle Rock, 35th Anniversary Collector's Edition, down in Fraggle Rock. There we go. Next episode, I got some concert Blu-rays or concert discs to show you. Some Xbox Connect games, some Blu-rays I've gotten recently, and then, of course, what's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh man, what's in the box? And if you know the movie, put it down in the comments. Thank you all for joining me. Please like the video if you liked it. Leave comments down below. Put timestamps so I know what you're talking about when you leave a comment. And be sure to subscribe and share because that's how it gets out there. We're only 10, as of the posting of this, or recording of this, we're only 10 away from 500. Let's make it there. Let's make it and burst through it. And always remember, get the physical media. I got that physical media. See you next time.